Now coming back again, you guys have done something which is a little unique, which people in your position normally, you don't hear too many people who do this, which is you're not looking to grow beyond your own, where you have your own say and put your own touch on every project that you work on, right?
Correct.
Was this a conscious decision?
Very, very conscious.
Very conscious. Either one is, yes, you want to be involved in every process, particularly the design process.
Yeah.
And you want to be involved with the client.
Yes.
Because ultimately the client, by and large, comes to you for your name.
Yes.
So he wants to see you. At least we are working at that level. So we like to give a lot of our personal time, personal touch to the client and to the project. So in that process, what happens is, like, if you become a very large firm, you'll probably lose a little control on that. You'll have a lot of associates who will be doing that. So you can still do justice. It's just that we have chosen to do it this way.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are firms which are 50, 100, 200 strong.
Yeah.
And the principal architect or architects there, or the partners, they can't attend to every client, So they will be having, several grades of associates who will be handling those clients and those projects.
Yeah.
It works differently there. And of course, you're a very large firm handling very large projects, you'll probably end up becoming like that.
Okay.
So that decision has probably led us to remain a small firm or a small mid-sized firm. So we are like 30 people in our office, which I feel is enough for us. Yeah, it's a sweet spot for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are firms which are like 10 to 15 people and they're doing larger work also.
Okay.
At the same time, we felt like, growing beyond this, would probably be working more for them than for our own satisfaction.
Yeah.
No, and also we see to it, like, when we get projects and we have a team and we are comfortable with that, we at this stage also don't take up things where we would just take it up because it's okay, it's going to be great for the business part of it, or it's going to be great that we are going to do another project, but we don't have time for it, and then you assign somebody to handle it. So we don't believe in that. We want to take up a project where we have one-to-one contact with the client, and be hands-on to the projects that we do. We are hands-on to the detailing and designing that we do.
Sure.
And I don't think it's humanly possible to just take too much and then still be, and then just become a workaholic.
And that would also compromise the quality.
Yeah, and I think designing, because I think you need those pauses, you need the travels, you need the time off from your work to actually get the creativity and to get creative enough to be ready to do the next project.
Sure.
So we have similar likes and so our thought process is very common. There's a common thread in this. So we have found ourselves a niche in which we are set up.
Really make it a point to go for a holiday, only both of us.
Right.
We make it a point, of course, with the kids, but there are sometimes we just take off, and we do try to take off as much as we can, even if it's an extended weekend or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday or something nearby, or take a flight and then come back, and
all of that is now, I think,
really
seems like a very distant reality,
Yeah.
And
but that's the sort of refreshment that
yes, I guess a reboot, but
we have never tried a solo holiday till now, but we don't want to. Because
no, I'll go mad if I'm alone somewhere. I need people around me all the time, someone to bug or someone to talk to.
No, but because we have interest doing the same things.
Yes.
So it's good,
I think that's always a plus.
And it's something which really brings you to the thing of getting refreshed to do your designs. And even wherever you go or you travel or you're spending time off work, actually is very productive.
Okay.
For us.
I think that's the sort of, that's the good advice that someone who is young and starting off and setting up their own firm, they can take that away.
Yeah.
Because everyone would tell them that when you're really young, you can push yourself hard, but
Yes.
sometimes you can just burn out before you get the best results.
One must be careful
In
not
fact,
to
I think-
get burnt out and not overdo it.
Yeah.
See, you can stretch to the extent possible that your capacity allows you to.
Sure.
But at the same time, there must be a good work-life balance. You must be able to enjoy the other things and enjoy your personal time, family time.
And
Yes.
friends.
Yes,
Yes,
friends.
So like
it's
we have
so
good
important.
set of friends.
Yeah, it's very
And,
important.
it really
You just
helps
can't be
us
a
also.
workaholic. You just can't be
Yeah.
like all the time. I like to follow that philosophy. So it's not like for the 24 hours of the day, like you're only thinking of work and submissions and all that. No, that there is time for that. Yes,
I think that switching off is a very important thing.
one must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to ask
And we've
you,
done quite a lot of switching off earlier in our career also.
Really?
It was not
Okay.
that we were just running for work and wanting.
Yeah.
That switching off, and that came from Arvind. He was very keen. He always had this thing that you should take these breaks.
Okay.
And I learned that from him. Yeah.